Hi, this is Nathan from Morris Computers. Today I'll show you how to create a backup of your computer in Windows. Computer hard drives and memory sticks are all subject to electrical and mechanical faults, to loss or theft or damage. Information stored on these devices is as fragile as the device itself. Any damage to a hard drive or memory stick will often corrupt the stored information or make it difficult or impossible to access. Hardware manufacturers often provide a warranty guaranteeing the replacement of faulty parts. While the warranty might get you a new hard drive, free of cost, it certainly doesn't provide any guarantee or take responsibility for lost information that was stored on the device. Backing up your important data by making a copy to another storage device is the only way to ensure you will not lose your data. The quickest way to back up your data is to manually copy your files to a USB memory stick or hard drive. First, locate the file you'd like to keep. I'm going to open up my documents, and I'd like to keep these 3 text documents. Secondly, plug in your USB stick. Alright, and let's open my computer to locate the stick. This is the USB stick I've just plugged in here. Okay, from here it's straightforward. Copy the file from its location on your computer to the memory stick, like this. Now, a huge mistake a lot of people do here is move the file rather than copying the file. If you move the file from your computer to memory stick, like this, then you still only have one copy of the file and no backup to recover from it if the memory stick fails. When copying, you can either right-click and select copy, then click the destination, right-click again, and click paste. Or alternatively, you can click and drag a file, and whilst holding the file, you can click and hold Control and Shift to change it from move to copy. So we want to make sure it's copied like that. You can also back up a whole folder of documents rather than a single file. So I'm going to grab this file here and just drag that across. There we go. This is all backed up on that USB stick now. Okay, that works well for single files or small files. The advantage is you know where you've put your backup and you can visually see you've copied it across. But it can be a bit tedious for large amounts of data, or if you want to do a backup that runs on a schedule. For these larger backup procedures, where you'd like to back up or automate an automatic backup, we'll use a backup utility such as SyncBack or Windows Backup, or if you're on a Mac, you'd use the Time Machine. So, rather than manually copying each file you'd like to back up, a backup utility allows you to initially specify all of the files and folders you'd like to back up, then the location you'd like to back up to, and then set a schedule for the automated backups. So, first up, I'll remove this USB stick I've got plugged in, and we'll attach a large external storage device to the computer. I have got a 1 terabyte external hard drive. Plug that in, let that detect. Okay, this is the one here. With that plugged in, open your Start menu, go to Control Panel, and then click on Backup Your Computer. Okay, and then just click Set Up Backup. Okay, so this is an automated wizard. It'll step you through the procedures. First up, it's going to ask you where you want to save your backup. I'm going to select the Turo drive, which is what I opened up over here. So we'll select that as a destination for the backup. And then you need to choose what you want to back up. If you're confident and you understand the storage locations of the data on your computer, you can select Let Me Choose, but if you're unsure, just click Let Windows Choose. You'll see this one says it will back up all of your libraries, and those include all of your documents, photos, music and videos on your computer. So click that one, hit next. Okay, here we get a final chance to confirm what we're backing up and the destination, and we can also then set the schedule. So click change schedule, and I would like mine to run daily at, say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we'll click that. Now you can choose any schedule you like for that. Just make sure that it's obviously scheduled for a time when you will have your computer on, but you don't plan to be using your computer, because the backup procedure does slow your computer down whilst it's completing the backup. Okay, click Save Settings, Run Backup, and this is going to make a first run of the backup. After this first run, it'll run on the schedule that you've set. So I'm going to let that backup run, and I'll come back to it when it's finished. Okay, that's finished now. Generally, it's okay to leave your external hard drive plugged in all the time, and just let Windows automatically run the backup on schedule. If the data, however, you're backing up is particularly valuable or important, then it's often best to actually unplug the backup drive, though, once it's finished, and store it separate to the computer. Having a backup on your external hard drive is no good if somebody breaks in and steals both the computer and the external hard drive, or say if a fire destroys both the computer and your only backup. So, the next step is obviously, after a disaster, restoring from your Windows backup. So, let's assume you've plugged your hard drive back in on your new machine. We'll open up My Computer, we'll head back to the hard drive location. Then just double click this icon. Poor PC is the name of this computer, but we'll double click that. And I want to restore my files from this backup. Okay, from here I want to browse for files, and this is going to step me through the locations of the backup. So backup of C, I've backed up my user's account, my account name's tutorial, and I'm going to open up my documents. And here are my files that I've gone ahead and backed up onto that hard drive. I can then choose those two files, hit next, and then let's drop it down on the desktop so we can see it recovered there. Okay, there we go. There's my files restored back onto my computer from the backup. So, while backups will save your data, unfortunately they generally cannot save the applications you've got installed on your computer. The backup will allow you to recover your documents and files after a computer disaster, but applications like Microsoft Word and Excel, your antivirus, and the other programs you've got installed in there will need to be reinstalled, so make sure you keep your installation CDs for your programs. In future, I will discuss the procedure of system imaging, which is a more advanced form of backing up that can allow you to save your applications. I will also talk about online or cloud backups. So if you have any questions, please call us or visit us at www.morriscomputers.com.au. Thanks for listening.